Hello, test, test. It seems that I am live now, I guess. Is anyone out there? Stream health. Excellent. That's what I like to read. Hello, HS Mac. Hello, Christian Narvaez. I was just testing to see if this little thing's working. Okay. There's been some updates to the software since I've last streamed, so just kind of getting all this stuff into place. Theoretically, I should be able to even see how many concurrent viewers there are, but it doesn't seem to be working. Did you know Shinlim won AGT after he fooled Penn and Teller? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I reacted to that. If you check through my reactions video, actually, if you go to my channel homepage, there's like a playlists tab at the top, and one of those is like Magician Reacts, so you'll be able to see all of those back to back to back. Hello, Drum Connection. It has been a while. That's over here on this side of the screen. It's been a while. Trying to be super professional here with the live streaming quality. In fact, look at this. I've got a second camera angle again. It's amazing. A second camera? Nay, a third. No, a fourth. We have 4 camera angles on this stream, if you can't believe it. Starting off a little low energy because it's 2:06 a.m., which is the time I normally go to sleep. But, you know, I'm feeling the energy now. Hello there, El Gianarino. Evening, buddy. Scotland here. Did you know I was first in the chat? I do now. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for Mac, not for Sharon. Hey, Greg. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Did any of you guys see this David Copperfield video that I posted? Kind of, you could call that a reaction, I guess. A commentary video, guessing. Hey man, Beardy Magic Guy. Hey, wow, what an honor. You know, you guys have seen I've reacted to some of his videos from Instagram. Will I be at Blackpool Convention this year? Unfortunately not. All my attention recently is going to be devoted to that. That was pretty good timing, huh? I was practicing that for a good 4 hours before I started this live stream, you know? I could have started at 8 p.m. or wait, 10, not great with math. I could have started at 10 p.m., but instead, I'm launching a new YouTube channel soon, link in the description. If you watched the David Copperfield video already, you would probably know this. And it's something I've been thinking about for a long time. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to be at the convention. Actually, I haven't been to... I guess I've only been to 2 conventions, and they were both in Texas. Yeehaw! Anyway, I tend to get distracted on these things, so let me just pop that down. Yeah, I was thinking about this thing for a long time. You know, I love magic. Obviously, that's going to be the hobby for the rest of my life. But I'm thinking about how to make a living on YouTube because I'm very near to the point where I need to consider if I should go back to my previous career and do software. Because for a while, this channel was doing great, and then lately, last couple of years, not so much. And I thought, you know, let me give like financial sustainability through YouTube another chance, but I'll launch this channel master concept. And the idea there is every month I'll launch a brand new channel and you will vote on it. So it'll be like a year-long thing. I don't know if that counts as a 365-day challenge. Probably not. But it sounds catchy. Let's call it a 365-day challenge. Because certainly I'll be working on it for that long. Um, oh, speaking of financial sustainability, ting! Oh man, I knew I should have practiced that one. Let's try that again. Shpow! There's a tip jar. I disabled the YouTube super chat, so like it's just not even available. But there is a link in the description if you felt like, and it theoretically should animate little coins. If anyone donated like $2 or whatever, it would trickle down and buy me 60% of a coffee. Ding! So I'll leave that over there, I guess. Oh, so the idea of this channel master, and by the way, I have the cards here. I was planning to do a magic trick. I'm still planning. The idea of this channel is, yeah, it's like I had this idea and I did some researching around, and I don't think it's ever been done before. I actually had this idea about 4 years ago. Channel master, you know, like YouTube, like master of channels. And I think it's just interesting. I'm fascinated with YouTube and how cool it would be to, you know, try different niches. You know, like I said, I love magic. I'm going to keep this channel, of course. I'll make videos here. But I want, like, what if, you know, 1 month it's a fitness channel. The next month it's a, I don't know, finance channel. Then it's a cooking channel. Like, there's so many different types of YouTube channels. I don't know if I would do a gaming channel. Anyway, it would be up to the subscribers, hopefully you, to vote on that. And that's the idea of Channel Master. And there's a link. There's a link in the description. And you can go there and subscribe already. And you can, after subscribing, do notification bell all. That's what you could do if you wanted. Not trying to twist your arm or anything like that. But the reason for that is that then when I go live with it, you'll be the first to find out. And I'm planning to do that very soon. Originally, I was aiming for January 1st, but that didn't quite happen with the holidays and everything. And I've just been getting ready for this. In fact, I need to find a video editor. That's my next task. Tomorrow, I'm going to write a job posting to try to find a video editor, because there's absolutely, as much as I would like to, there's absolutely no way that I would be able to edit all the videos for this, because there's like the channel master, right? I don't know if I explained this clearly. Here's channel master. Every month it's spawning a new child channel, and the topic of that channel is voted on by you, right? Even the videos I make will be voted on for you. So the current month has like the current child channel. That's the main focus. I'll focus on that the whole month. And I'll make behind the scenes update videos from the channel master side. So theoretically, there could be people who follow the child channel who aren't even aware that it's part of this master plan, you know, but you and us here, we will be aware. We have the perspective kind of behind the scenes. So for that whole month, I'll focus on that child channel. Then, you know, as it's getting close to the end of the month, on Channel Master, I'll post and I'll be like, hey, it's getting near the end of the month, time to vote. You know, here's the top niches or topics you guys have voted up, and it's down to these 3, and let's select it. You know, put your votes in, and whatever you guys select, that's the channel I will make for a whole month. And I'm going to do this for a year, so 12 times. And so as you could imagine, once we're like, let's say 4 months in, there would be like 3 past child channels and then the current child channel. Excuse me. So in that case, I'm thinking like, I'll still make some videos for the past child channels, but like 2 videos a week for the current child channel. So I'm thinking like the best 2 performing last child channels each get 1 new video per week. So that way it would be 4 new videos per week, plus videos for the Channel Master channel, maybe two or 3 and some live streaming. You know, I'll make the Channel Master, I'll make the parent channel videos probably faster with less editing, more just kind of like sharing the status of how it's going, how past videos are performing, the ideas for the new ones, you know, some behind the scenes stuff. So it could be a total of like, I don't know, 7 videos being made per week, which is why I need definitely to hire a video editor, maybe 2. We will see. And then maybe I can edit some videos too, but I need also like a day of the week where I can just come up with ideas. Let me catch up on you guys' comments here. I've been talking a lot. Oh, Christian Narvaez, your Patreon tutorials are awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, let's switch cameras here. What's something that I teach on Patreon? Well, I simply have like the thumb fan, how to do a thumb fan on there. That's always a fun one. I mean, it might seem simple unless you've ever tried it, and then you realize it's kind of not, you know? Like if you're a magician, of course, like you can do it. But there's a lot of little intricacies with that. What else have I taught on the Patreon? I kind of lose track. There's a whole playlist there. But for example, what are the other things? Pop. A little bit of magic there. A little whoa. A little color change. You know, I thought I was gonna start off this live stream by juggling, and I didn't. So look at all these advertisements everywhere. See my new channel. Tips. Patreon. Sorry. Okay. You know, maybe I should remove some of that. That's a little much, right? Let's take the Patreon one off. I don't want to be too advertisey. Think. Catch up on the comments a little bit. Hello. Hi, Jose. ... Very dramatic. Okay, I'm scrolling down here. Dagam, so many angles. Yeah, go to sleep. Maybe I should. Who's David Copperfield? Hey, Alejandro, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just got a donation there. Thanks to the Magic Tutorials on Patreon, Jason. Greetings from Texas. Wow. I'm gonna, you know, just so I can feel more like a paid monkey, I'm gonna start juggling now. And as the tips roll in, hey, I thought this would be a cool way to get people to, like, be interested when the live stream started. I actually learned how to do this when I started working at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. I worked in the games department. I can kind of do one hand too, but not as well. I'm much better with both hands. And recently I bought more juggling balls because I want to learn how to juggle more. So I got from Amazon.com these Duncan balls, and I got 4. I've got 6, but I was checking out the pattern because like when you go to 5 or 6 or 4, it's actually different patterns that you're juggling in. And this is a cool thing because, you know, it just kind of stimulates your brain. And then sometimes you drop your cell phone, but you like catch it midair like Spider-Man. So you like save yourself having to replace a phone. That's nice. Now I'll fail here trying to do 4. Okay, I'll just embarrass myself for you. But the idea with 4 is you're doing 2 just here, kind of like this. And it has to come the inside to the out, right? And then with my left hand, I'm really not very good, so. Here we go. Crouching around like a creeper. Just creeping here, okay? Hope you don't feel weird or as awkward as I do. Okay, here we go. The fastest fail ever. There you go. You're welcome. I think I can do a little bit better. Let's see. No, I can't. I cannot. So I have not gotten 4 balls yet. I should just do 2 until I can get them super consistent with one hand. Something like that. But like they should all come to the same height. They should all be like right here. not with me chasing after them every time. Anyway, that's the juggling. You're welcome for that. Catching up on comments again. Beardy Magic Guy. Oh, that's a shame, but good that you've got a new YouTube channel on the way. Thank you. Yeah, pretty pumped about that. Oh, I wonder if I can check to see how many subscribers I have there currently and then see if it has gone up at all. Okay. Last time I looked, okay, I refreshed it now. It says 115 subscribers. I don't know if that was thanks to any of you. But I haven't really published a video on there yet because it hasn't launched. I just have like a placeholder, like temporary welcome video on this new channel, in case you're just tuning in. So it's 115. Let's see if we can get that subscriber count increased. I am nervous about this channel master idea. Let me just catch up here. Okay, I believe David is a farmer. He owns a vast he owns a vast empire of copper fields. Nice. That's a very good one. I like that. Have you considered starting an OnlyFans? No, I have not. But, you know, maybe I need to if this idea doesn't work out. As a software developer, can I just say, if I was you, I would stick to Magic. ... Smiley face. Hey, Scottish Joe, if you're still around, since I'm so far behind on these comments. Is that because you think Magic's more fun? Or are you implying that I'm a terrible software developer? I actually felt like I was pretty decent. I'm an old pressure fan here. I feel like I've been getting better at the pressure fan. Pretty nice and even. I used to not be able to do that for a long time. And now it's something I enjoy. Pressure fan. Bam. In fact, there was one time I was talking with David Bergless. I believe he died a couple months ago, several months ago. And he was talking about, or his friend there was, I don't want to say it too much, but like he was talking about how he can do the pressure fans so perfectly and wide that every single card is visible without exception. And I realized that I can kind of do that sometimes. I mean, here, there's like 3 cards you can't see. And there's 2 over there. But like if I work at it really hard, I finally got to the point where I'm pretty comfortable with that. So I was thinking, nice little accomplishment. All right, so actually, let me just catch up on these comments and then I'll say how I've been doing, because that's actually the topic of this live stream. So I probably, you know, here, how many minutes are we in on this that I haven't even answered that question? Let's see. 18 minutes. Wow. I'm a shame and a sham. Sorry. Okay, so let me catch up on the comments and then I'll say how I've been doing, what's been going on for the last couple months. I won't try juggling again, so don't even worry about that. From one Jason to another. Hello again. Winter Bower. Hey, I think I remember that name. I think you submitted an Aesop's Fable idea. I think you created one of your own stories, if I remember correctly. Jack of all trades, master of none. JC the Music Man. Hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You're gonna father so many channels. You have nice comments. Very funny. I'm liking this. I'm just gonna sit here and watch you. This is great. JC the Music Man. What is the purpose for making new channels? Practice? The idea is like, I think it's exciting, and I feel like myself and the subscribers watching would be able to like learn from the experience, like see what works. Like I'll just be trying stuff, and it's also like a live experiment, almost like reality show, where it's either going to be humongous success or an utter failure, and you just don't know what's going to happen. But I'm going to publicly and shamelessly share everything and give it a year of my life to try this and see how it goes, you know? So I think it's kind of like a public experiment is the concept, and what we can learn from it, and we can, try to suggest ideas that can work and just see how it goes. I think that seems really exciting because no one has there's a lot of YouTube channels about how to succeed on YouTube, but none that actually share the ins and outs of launching them, especially committed to doing it for a year and just 1 month after another. 1 month is not really an ideal amount of time for growing a YouTube channel, but I think that makes it more it gamifies the concept more. It makes it more fun. It makes it more exciting, knowing that if you're subscribed to this Channel Master channel, link in the description, that you get to see next month, okay, what's the topic going to be about, Can I vote and force Jason to do something really awkward? And then he's going to do it. So it's kind of interactive. I think would be the fun part about it. Yeah. I guess it would be for people who are interested in the concept of doing YouTube, and I feel like there's a growing number of people who are interested, and to just see everything, how that goes. And even if you aren't necessarily interested in doing that yourself, I'm hoping it would be entertaining enough to want to care and see what happens. I remember hearing something like, oh yeah, people enjoy watching bad things happen to other people. So maybe there's a certain percentage of sadistic people who will like to see me go through this. Hey man. Hey Blake, how's it going? I'm pretty sure this is the Blake that I am friends with on Instagram. El Janeiro, don't you need a certain amount of subscribers to be able to monetize each channel? Yes, you do. So I won't be able to monetize them immediately at the beginning unless somehow, and I'm planning, I watch a lot of videos about how to succeed on YouTube, and sometimes I think I might be able to have more faster growth if I were making some videos not about magic. That's, also, that's an interesting aspect of it to myself. I do feel like there's a lot of content I cannot make about magic. I have to, respect some secrets and some things I just shouldn't be making videos about, because I have some feelings about what I should and shouldn't do with magic. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Probably the videos won't be monetizable at the beginning, but I launched Child Channel A, then next month Child Channel B, next month C, next month D. By that time, 3 months have passed by for Child Channel A. It might have had the opportunity for some of its videos to get going, and I'll look at the past child channels and I'll keep putting in effort for the top 2 performing ones. So I think there's it won't be, they won't be monetizable at the beginning. Okay. I've been a big fan of your reaction videos to HET and Penn and Teller performances. Haven't been seeing much of those lately. Why is that? Are you getting bored of them, or is it a copyright issue? It's definitely a copyright issue. Yeah, I cannot do that. My channel kind of went under attack a year or 2 ago, and it just a whole bunch of the videos got blocked all at once in one day. They just couldn't be viewed by anyone anymore. I got 18 emails when I woke up into my inbox. So I can't make videos with AGT or Penn and Teller's Fool Us stuff inside of them. I tried looking at ways to get around it, but there's pretty much no way, unless I was able just to talk about the act but not really show it, if I just had 2 or 3 second clips here and there. But I thought about it, and I don't see it being a great thing, because it's just every permutation that I imagine is inferior to the way I was doing it before. Yep. Okay, so we're going to catch up here on the comments real soon. JC the Mix Man, I learned to juggle as a kid while my parents were in the musical Barnum. Wow, I can do balls and pins, but only 4. I never got to 5. Well, 4 is a great accomplishment, as you saw me failing there. That's crazy that your parents were in the musical. Very nice. Okay. Thanks again for your Pharaoh Shuffle video. I got addicted to the shuffle and I do it at least 100 times every day since 1.5 years ago. Wow, that's really nice to hear, actually. Yeah, you know, the Pharaoh Shuffle is something I love to do too. It's very satisfying. Oh look, there's a glass cup in my mug. Reminder to drink my tea before it gets cold. Yeah, I love doing the Pharaoh Shuffle, so boink. Yeah, you know, it's funny, the other day I clicked on my own Pharaoh Shuffle tutorial and I just started watching it. I just couldn't stop because I think I did such a great job making that video interesting, as well as having good tips, just to pat myself on the back a little bit. Some videos that I make, I feel kind of like, I could have done better, you know? Sometimes I, cringe at some of my own content, but, you know, like what, a year later I came back and watched that Pharaoh Shuffle tutorial, part 1 and part 2, and I was like, hey, this, like, I did a good job there. So that's nice to feel pride about some of your work. Not all the time, but sometimes. Anyways, that's awesome that you're enjoying it. I remember when I first learned that, I struggled. Howdy, DMT. I should make this font bigger so I'm not struggling so much. Hello, Nimbo. Hello, David. Great to see you. Your channel was definitely an influence on me getting into magic 3 years ago. Now perform at restaurants, etc. after work. Hope you're well. Wow, that is amazing. That is super fantastic. I don't even perform at restaurants. You have exceeded me. That is super cool. Wow, that's very surprising to hear. Magic. Have you considered doing live streams on Twitch? No, I have not. I'm not sure why I would. I mean, as far as I know, the best way for having a video platform and being able to make money from the ad revenue is YouTube. I'm not sure if there's any, because I'm trying to make it, you know, financially sustainable so that I can keep doing it. That's kind of my struggle the last 4 or 5 years that I revisit sometimes and think like, am I doing the right thing? You know, I love making videos. I would love if the money could cover my passion so that I'm not just burning down my savings slowly over time. I got sidetracked here. Have you considered doing live streams? So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know much about that. Isn't it more like for gaming? So shrug emoji. So after a couple of years, you can do a how to not do YouTube video when most of the channels failed. Ouch. Yeah, it might end up being true. I mean, for sure. I guess like probably most of the channels will fail. Yeah. But there will be so many learning lessons, and even if only a few of them succeed, it would be worth it, you know? And it can be even around the topic, the thinking process of like how to select a niche, how to present yourself on camera. I can talk about, you know, all sorts of things like lighting, cameras. There's a lot of topics around this area. I was thinking probably not to make Channel Master like at first I was thinking maybe to make it kind of like educational too, like have some tutorials, how to edit a video. But then I thought, no, like the audience of people watching tutorials, right, to like learn something, is probably smaller than the audience of people who just want to watch something to relax, to see some reality TV show-ish type of thing, you know, just to see what happens, like entertainment probably. I figured that's something you could do while having breakfast. You could check out one of these videos and you don't have to like have your program open side by side and pause and play and be so active in the learning process. So I think, you know, I'm going to keep it more about like just, you know, I hate to call it entertainment because it's not like a Netflix special, but let's just say I want to make it something interesting to watch. That would be the concept there. Yeah, I mean, I could I could make a video how not to do YouTube. Learn from the expert. Um, I have a channel with one upload in 2 years. I will gain inspiration and hopefully do more. Yeah, that would be. I would be happy if I inspire people in this area, as apparently I've inspired a couple people about magic, which is really nice to hear. Hey, bro. Glad to see you. See ya. Hope you're doing well and warm. Thank you. Thank you, Stevo. All right, we're almost caught up here. Nimbo, I think the most interesting will be seeing yours first contact to do to with what? I think the most interesting will be seeing your first contact with something you're not used to, like anime, video games, music, or those complete different things we and you are not used to see you on. Yeah. See, I think that would be kind of a fun part of it too. You get to see this person like trying to do different things, some of which they may already be good at. I was thinking I could make like a fitness channel because I go to the gym all the time, and I know I've developed a lot of, not developed, I've gained a lot of knowledge over the last many years that I've been going to the gym. Let's say 20, approximately. So yeah, you know, some things I'd be good at, some I wouldn't, and it'd be kind of funny, you know? Like I would like to watch some YouTuber that I follow. I follow lots of YouTubers, actually. I watch a lot of people. Every time I'm having breakfast, I'm watching YouTube. It's kind of my ritual. And I would like to see some of them put out of their comfort zone and attempt to do something totally new, you know, without the comfort of their big subscriber base. That would be fun for me to watch. Hey, Billy Jefferson, the fourth. It's funny because my brother, he has a fourth in his name too. Whatever his first name is, Parker, the fourth. So I'm an expert at reading Roman numerals because of that. And I know that you are Billy Jefferson the fourth, without hesitation. So nice to see a familiar face. Steve-O, looking forward to the new channel, Jason. Looks like a fantastic idea. Good luck with it. Thank you. Yeah, you know, I see a lot of things could go wrong. I'm a little nervous, but I'm also very excited. I'm ready to launch into this and see what it'll do. I'm ready to commit myself and just jump into this crazy adventure. As long as I can let go of the editing and hand it to someone that I trust, I think that's going to be a critical factor if I can find one or two good video editors that are not going to charge me like $300 per video to edit, because that would not be possible. Anyway, yeah, I hope it'll be a fun idea. Let's see if so it was 115 subscribers on the channel, the new Channel Master channel. Let's see if the number has increased as a result of this live stream. I'm going to refresh it now. 124. Boom. What is that? Like 7% growth? I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but that is cool. Thank you all for the support. That warms my heart. From 115 to 124. Very nice. That was the bad impression. I've done better. By the way, you know, I know there's like some interactive elements of this, right? Like I can do surveys and polls and stuff. Let me try one of those. Okay, no. I said I would finish the comments and then we're going to proceed. And, you know, I see this live stream is going long. All right, let's go faster. That's unfortunate about AGT. In fact, your reaction stopped. I stopped watching those shows. Yeah. You know, I did feel like it was a win-win situation for everyone, that I was, a lot of people were commenting that they were watching it now as a result of my reaction videos, but whatever. You did a great job on that one and many others. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. You can be a variety, watch clips or magic, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be gaming. Yeah. You know, I actually am working on, I mean, I have my laptop here is a Mac. It's not a PC. You know, I used to have a PC back in Texas. I used to be a gamer and I built my PCs myself, and I was always like Windows guy all the time. But now the last 7 years I've been on Mac as I started to travel, to leave the US and backpack around Europe. So I just wanted a laptop and I went to Mac, and that's what I've been on now. So I don't think I'd be able to be like a strong gaming channel because I don't have a Windows PC, you know. I'm not sure if there's enough like big games for Mac where people would want to watch that. Um, Still same apartment? Did the Darren Brown land? Did you Darren Brown the? Still same apartment? Did you Darren Brown the landlord, or send round a couple guys with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch? I wish, but this is a different apartment actually. Let me see if I can show you this here. Oof. I'm not in Krakow now. I'm in Warsaw. This is most of the apartment. It's kind of small. It's got a kitchen, but like you're mostly seeing the apartment now. Is my lights up there? Okay. Coming back to this thing. So yeah, I'm in Warsaw. It's entertainment though. Your personality is so refreshing and you're just fun to listen to. Well, thank you. Thank you, Jason. That's nice to hear. I thought it was all the Domino's pizza that got you so fit. Oh man, you've been following the wrong plan. Actually, I do eat a ton of pizza. Almost every other night I'm eating pizza and reheating pizza and eating it. Reheating and eating pizza is one of my main jobs in this life. I am haha the fourth. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the comments here. Vice. The biggest category in Twitch is actually just chatting, where people sit and talk. Really? I had no idea. Because, as a matter of fact, I love to sit and talk. I didn't know that was a thing I could do over there. Interesting. But Twitch needs a lot of time investment until you can make money. Okay. I guess I could watch a video, how to make money on Twitch. But this channel master thing up here is my next big thing that I'm really gonna dive into as soon as possible. So I don't know. I'm kind of trying to think how I can eliminate distractions, because time is going to be very precious. And I was thinking I'll need to make myself a strict work schedule. And I was thinking I don't even know if I'll have time to watch TV shows to unwind at night. I hope so. I hope I can have a nice work-life balance. It should be doable, right? If you schedule it and you're very focused, I think it's possible. Because if I was working too much for a year, I would get burned out, right? That's just kind of how it happens. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, anyway, Twitch would be cool. I don't know if I could somehow combine that with Channel Master. Maybe one of the months could be to Twitch. What do you think? Am I a natural Twitcher? No one's ever made that joke before. Imagine, once you get months into the challenge, you will be able to do YouTuber reacts to one of your own videos. Oh. Mind blown. I had thought about that. I had thought, not in the way that you said it, but I had thought specifically on the Channel Master channel, I can do retrospectives. That's what I was thinking of, videos from the previous week, and say, okay, guys, we tried this idea. That was the title and the thumbnail, and I can see that's working, but the content's not working, or vice versa, and analyze, and react to kind of what went well or what didn't go well, and take these as learning lessons, and so I was considering doing these retrospectives, but that's funny how you put it, to do a YouTuber reacts to one of your own videos. That's very kind of Inception, Maybe I can get Sean Farquhar to just randomly react to one of my non-magic videos. That would be funny. The original reaction Inceptioner himself. So yeah. Okay. I can't catch up to the comments. Okay, the problem about posting videos out of your comfort zone, as I understand it, is the YouTube algorithm actually causes you to lose viewers when not sticking to one central theme. That's exactly correct, except each of these will be a separate channel. So they will each have their own YouTube algorithm treatment. That's part of the beauty. You know, I can't mix all these niches into one thing. Thank you, Billy Jefferson IV, for subscribing to the brand new channel. Poof, poof, poof. It's free to subscribe, but only if you click notification bell all. If you fail to do this one step, you might be charged $5.99 per month automatically billed to your credit card. Make sure notification bell all. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, at least on my smartphone, if I subscribe to a channel and try to do notification bell, it won't let me because I don't have my settings on the phone correctly. I have to actually go to like my laptop and do it with the full computer to be able to notification bell all. It's a shame that it works like that on the mobile version. Hi, from Paris. Oh, hello, how are you? Would you mind explaining again, perhaps? Just don't be re-eating pizza. Yeah, reheating pizza is okay, not re-eating. Sorry, Dennis, I can't re-explain, but this live stream will stay up so you can check back later. I know it doesn't let you rewind right now, but after it's like finished, then it will let you jump to the beginning. I disabled the kind of DVR feature because I just wanted to keep everyone like present in the moment while it's live. Dennis, the topic of? Okay, real fast, because you asked. Channel Master, link in the description below, will be a parent channel. For a year, I'm going to launch one child YouTube channel every month. So there will be 12 child channels after a year. And every month, you all, the subscribers, will be voting what topic I am going to make that child channel about. So every month there will be like a current child channel. And I will hear your votes and I will do that. And so I'm committing myself to that. It's kind of like a experiment, you know, and there's the public aspect of it, so you could see me like fail miserably or succeed. And so I'll just be sharing all of that. Quebec. It's going pretty all right. Oh yeah, that was the thing. How's it going? So as soon as I get to the bottom of these comments, I'm going to answer how is it going. Twitch recently changed the rules so that simulcasting on both YouTube and Twitch is now allowed. I remember hearing that it wasn't allowed before. Never tried it, but that's cool knowing that it is. So it might be worth doing if you're going to be streaming in one place anyway, to be honest. That's a great idea. Thank you. Appreciate these ideas. Copyrights when using TV show excerpts in your former videos? Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm not doing the Foolus and AGT stuff anymore, even though I would love to, even though it's super fun. It's not just that the videos get demonetized, but it's that they get blocked. And I can't cope with like spending 9 hours making a video, doing all the funny edits, and then it just gets blocked and no one can see it. I can't deal with that. Nimbo, you can stream on Twitch while you're editing videos. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna be here anyway, so if that would be interesting, sure, I would do that. Lots of great ideas. I didn't expect so many good ideas. But the problem is that you're not allowed to show YouTube chat when you stream on Twitch. Okay. I guess I just won't do these nice little pop-up thingies like this, you know? Just not do that. I wonder if there's a way where I could just hide that little YouTube icon down there. That's you know? I think that I can configure it probably. Would help if you posted at least a vid a week. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be posting 7 videos a week once it gets going. I know I haven't posted a lot of videos lately, but I was moving cities. I'm gonna get into that in just a second here, why I've been absent. Okay, ADG, what will you do if one channel becomes incredibly popular? Would you still move on to another channel at the end of the month? You know, I would like to. The idea of the channel master itself is pretty cool. In fact, I was even thinking, after I finish the year, like, what about season 2? But instead of me doing the channels, I take other people and I guide them through creating a channel. We're all following the growth of this, with me advising. I don't know. It seems like the channel master itself is pretty cool. So, you know, it it would probably have to be like one channel would really have to be incredibly popular for me to consider that, but I kind of doubt it. If it was so popular that it was making money, I would just hire more video editors. Maybe I would hire a manager to help just the process. I would use that money to enable me to do more. So probably yes, I would continue to move on to another channel, but I would even have like a person to like do research and generate ideas. I would have a person to help me write scripts or something to like just manage the process. I think this is a brilliant idea, and I think you'll be copied. Yeah, well, maybe so. We will see. I was thinking for a long time, I never told anyone about this idea. I was like super hush hush. But I started reaching out to a few people, none of whom were interested. These like YouTubers in the creator economy space who like talk about succeeding on YouTube. I tried reaching out to like 4 or 5 of them, saying I have a cool idea and I have some experience doing YouTube already with the Magic Channel, and none of them seemed interested. So I just started sharing the idea with people like at the end of December, because I think I'm so close to launching, like officially launching it, and I've been silent about it for like 4 years, and I just, yeah. Yeah, probably someone will copy me. We'll see. But I'm thinking like I kind of have first mover advantage because I'm just the one doing it first, right? I can't stop anyone else from copying me. Combat Paradise. Pow! Good to see you. Hope all is well. Loved your reactions to Magic. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed those. Did you see the David Copperfield video I posted approximately a week ago? Or has it been 2 weeks? Time really flies lately. JC the Muse Man, I have full faith you will do well. I recommend developing a workflow or a blueprint for helping you crank out videos consistently. Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to get systems in place, and once I'm really going full steam, I'll probably have like 1 day for ideation, for coming up with ideas of different videos within that particular child channel, and then researching, creating I'll create the title and the thumbnail concept first, and then I'll move on to maybe scripting the vid. I'll probably script videos, which I don't normally do, but I'll probably do that in this case because I've heard it can result in a more high quality product, more enjoyable, like less kind of rambling. And yeah, hand it over to the video editor after I finish it, and then just have the days divided out. I'll wait for the gym tips. For now, the walks on my island are working. Wow, yeah, that must be cool. What island are you on there? Almost all caught up. I'm caught up. Okay, now I can answer the question at hand. What's going on? Thankfully, I'm a bad enough singer that won't be caught for copyright. No one will even know that I'm covering a song. Okay, so how have I been doing? Well, real busy and hectic for a while. Now things are feeling better. I'm feeling pretty good. A lot of nervous energy that I'm dealing with every day about the Channel Master thing and trying to get the steps in order set up. But yeah, this summer, let's see, was it August? Yeah, August 12th. I had been living in Krakow, Poland for almost a year, and then the landlord said I can't stay there anymore, so I had to pack up all my stuff. I have all this film stuff, and I have to move somewhere else. And I thought, okay, I might as well go to Warsaw in this case, because if I have to put everything into boxes, I gave Krakow a chance. I'm going to stay in Poland, but why not go to... You couldn't even see what I was gesturing at. I gave Krakow a chance. Wait, what's happening here? Okay. That camera doesn't work anymore. Nice. Nice. Really nice. Okay. I gave Krakow a chance. Now Warsaw. It's a good thing I switched cameras for dramatic effect. Why is that camera not working? I don't know. That's just, I'm gonna totally not let that bother me. That's where I was gonna do the magic trick. I was gonna do it to that camera. So, I thought I might as well try the capital city, the capital Poland, and give that a shot. And it was kind of a nightmare. It took me a month of searching, and I was just staying in Airbnbs like every day. My job, like all day long, was like on the laptop looking for apartments, then going to see them and being hugely disappointed. And yeah, it's really hard to find an apartment with a good layout for filming videos. If I just didn't have the requirement that I plan to film YouTube videos in my living room, I could have found an apartment probably in 1 week instead of a month. Like it eliminates like 80% of the apartments that I see because I'm like, oh, the shape is weird, and like here, you can kind of see behind my tip jar, a couch here, right? So like I could be over here, could be living my life, reading a book, eating breakfast, and I'm still like able to live here while at the same time having all these lights and cameras set up over here, and I don't have to like tear it down and set it up again every single time. So I wanted a layout, and especially with like a blank wall back here that I could shine my lights on. So after a month I found the apartment. Then it took me a month to get the place cozy because it was missing so many things. I was online reading reviews, comparing things for different like microwaves, brooms, like ironing boards. Just it took forever to get the place cozy because it was missing a lot. And then so like everything was kind of disrupted, and then I started thinking a lot about this channel master concept, link in the description above. And I was thinking, I love magic. I love YouTube. I love making videos about magic on YouTube. But it's just, the revenue is going down so much, there's no way that I could continue to survive off of this. And I thought, have I given it long enough? Have I tried long enough that now it's like time to give up and go back to software for my work? Because it's got to the point where I live very cheaply, I'm just watching the money so much that I think it even kind of can affect me negatively in social situations sometimes, This can be kind of embarrassing because I'm so shrewd. So I remember there was a period of time where the YouTube channel was really taking off. I think it was in the second year, and the money started to come in, so it was more than my cost of living. By just a moderate amount. I was not swimming in money, but it was like making more money than I'm spending. And in that moment, I just felt so good. And I was even more generous with people, like buying people a coffee or lunch, or I felt more open to be sharing with other people when I didn't feel like I was like drowning myself, when I wasn't underwater. So I would like to have that feeling to be more generous again towards other people in the future. Is this thing still live? All right, it says, is anyone still there? I don't know if something happened. Oh, okay, good. Everyone just because there weren't any more comments, and I was like, I'm talking to nobody about nothing. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. Smash like. Haven't said that in a while. They made an update to YouTube where if you say something like smash like, subscribe, depending on what platform you're on, those buttons will animate. Have you noticed that? I think they added it several months back, and I thought that was pretty cool. You have hypnotized us. Okay. So what was I talking about? That's my only problem is I can be pretty distracted by default. Um, okay. So yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what can I do, and I was really thinking like I'm at a fork in the road, and like it's either YouTube still or software. And if I just go back to doing software, every time I mention the idea, people are like, oh yeah, lots of companies hiring here in Poland for software. I feel like I could just snap my fingers and suddenly not be losing money every month, and just have this like weight off my shoulders. And and then I wouldn't have to think so hard and like strategize so much. Like I think about YouTube a lot, you know? And I wouldn't have to have such anxiety about that in terms of my future and trying to make that work. Because like maybe I've just tried long enough, it's not working, and it's time like, hey dummy, like do software. You can make videos as you have time, like just you know as a hobby, like without any pressure of them performing well for being able to survive off of the ad revenue or whatever. So I was rethinking I'm at this fork in the road and what am I going to do? So I thought, oh, Jason, you remember this idea you had about Channel Master? Link in the description. I apologize. And I was like, you remember? Like, you thought that was such a cool idea, and why didn't you do that? Um, well, I know why I didn't. It was for a couple different reasons. One of them I don't want to say publicly because of certain reasons that I can't say. It's just, I don't want to, like, well, number one, I had just got the Magic channel going, and it was like a better time to keep focusing on that? And number two, I don't want to, you know, like, anyway, I got some advice that it wasn't a great idea, and I really believed that advice, let's say. So that was on me, for taking that advice to heart, that the Channel Master was not a great idea. But I just felt like I haven't had so many like totally original, unique ideas before. I have one other one, um, something related to magic that I still haven't done. That if I had just like, I was gonna do it myself, but like anyway, I had one other very original idea, and this is the second one where I felt like that's something unique. You know, I can imagine there's lots of problems with it. Like, will I be able to manage this workload? Is 1 month enough for each channel, each child channel being spawned? But and so I thought, well, maybe it's time to like have some faith in my original idea. And at the very least, I mean, what's the worst case scenario, right? Like, I try this and it fails miserably and everyone laughs at me. Okay. There's also, the concept that people are more focused on themselves. They don't really care about you as much as you would think. So probably there's not going to be that many people laughing at me if I fail horribly. Like they'll just be like, huh, okay. And what was I going to do today? I have my errands list and I need to pick up the kids and, like it doesn't matter. And then also, we're all going to die someday. Like I'm going to die. And I would like to just try this idea and see how it goes so I know. So I have like no doubt, no regret. And yeah, to just know, like, scratch it off the list, it was a failure, or to like see, I mean, really, like, I think it's cool. So I'm excited to see if there can be enough. That's the question. Will there be enough people interested in watching the Channel Master itself, the parent channel? That's one way that it could succeed, one path of success. Even if it doesn't succeed like that, let's say there aren't enough people interested in watching this like live reality show unfolding before you with Channel Master. Maybe one of the child channels takes off. So I'm giving myself, a couple last chances to see if I can make YouTube work. So I've been thinking about this a lot, and that's been occupying a lot of my time lately. What's this? My iPhone has 20% battery remaining. Thank you for the notification. Better use it while we can. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Is this other camera still broken? Yep. I wonder if I can reactivate that real quick. Hold on a sec. If we could just jostle this guy over here. And that will wake him up. No, just... What if I turn him off and turn him on again? Okay, I turned that guy off. Turning him back on. And doesn't seem to help, huh? I don't want to waste you guys' time here just trying to troubleshoot why this camera's not working. If I go on here, pick that one now. Okay. Oh, hey, it's working. Fixed, except for not being focused. You know what we can do? We're gonna fix this. I'm gonna make it focus on the cards. Okay, it's focused on the cards now. Disabled the autofocus. There we go. We are back in business, people. Alrighty. Tutorial for this on the Patreon, of course. Where else would it be? Now, there we go. I did have a magic trick I wanted to show, but let me finish answering the question of how I'm doing because I like to get distracted. So, let's check how many subscribers for Channel Master. Let's see if it's gone up at all. Where is that? Okay. It was 115 subscribers. It went to 124. I'm going to refresh it now. 134. Wow. Thank you. Domo arigato. That's amazing. I'm very excited about that. Okay. So I kind of answered how I've been doing. I had a little notes thing here. New channel, Channel Master. I'm searching for a video editor. So that's my next task. So I've actually filmed a magic reaction video to Instagram, like a pretty typical one. What was that? 2 days ago? Or was it last night? Maybe it was last night. I'm kind of losing track of time. Maybe because it's 3:07 a.m. right now. And the idea with this one is I'm going to make it like a paid test task. So I'm going to, contact some video editors and I'm going to pay them to like edit this video, all of them to edit the same video. And then I'll look at the finished products, see which one I like best, as well as what their price is and how the communication is, how easy it is to work with this person. And then I'll try to use that person for my video editor for Channel Master. And probably I will still be editing some videos, but, ideally I'm not, because that's the most time consuming part. And then I have more time for research on the good content ideas, like videos that have a real chance of blowing up and having like nice catchy titles, and really like having a catchy title, and then when you click on it, it delivers on that without being bad clickbait, right? So it'll be satisfying, and that's how a video can go big. So the video editor search is next, and I filmed that reaction video. As soon as I finished filming it, I was like, I had like the urge to just edit it myself, but because like I'm used to if I say something stupid, I'll just cut it out, right? I kind of like do a lot of finessing, and I'm kind of worried if I don't care if the video editor sees me making stupid mistakes and saying stupid things, but I hope he has like the good judgment to understand what things to keep and what not without me having to be super involved, because then what's the point if I'm not saving time from it? And then I have another video I'm planning to make for this channel, the Magic Channel, very soon. I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing of my, I'll show you. Of my YouTube play button. So there it is. It's got my address from Ukraine. And I've never seen it. I've never opened it. So there's a silver play button inside of there that you get once you hit 100,000. And I'll make a video unboxing it, and I'll explain why I didn't look at it. And actually 2 other people have seen it and opened it who are not me. So that's a video. I thought, like, you know, it's just about time that I should open this thing. And also I was thinking maybe I could put it like somewhere in the background, like for the Channel Master videos, to kind of like, if people don't know who I am at all, you know, maybe it would give me kind of more qualification or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just hang it on a chain around my neck. Look at me. Okay, so that's a video coming soon. And, oh, I did want to do a survey, a little poll for you to get your opinion here. I know that this is an option, and I wanted to... Okay. Let me just catch up on comments here. I suspect and believe you're a generous person, Jason. Going, you will succeed. Thank you. Lol, for sure. We're still here. Looking forward to seeing how you're doing. Cow Chad TV. I do worry this is too much of a shift, and that getting back to regular content, if possible, could yield the same results. It's hard for a magician to draw traffic via 2 magic videos in 2 years. Yeah. Yes, I'm well aware that I have not published enough videos on the Magic Channel, but I saw the decline of it before that. Like, my absence in publishing videos was a result of the fact that I saw, despite my different attempts, it wasn't really going to sustain me financially. So it was demotivating, and I just felt like, you know, I'm putting so much effort into these videos and it's not going anywhere, and what am I going to do about my finances? Like, you know, I'm getting like into a not great situation. So that's more of a result rather than, yeah. Anyway, I think I explained it. Granted, the living situation complicated matters. Just listening to your chatter. Mesmerizing. Mesmerizing chatter. That will be the name of one of my child channels. Hey, that could be a good one for Twitch. Maybe I should write that down. Okay. Mesmerizing chatter. From Miss Missy. For Twitch. I should like make a note there. Whenever I'm on a dual stream Twitch channel, I'll dual stream YouTube and Twitch, and that will be the child channel where I just talk all the time, nonstop, hanging out. I don't know if that's a great idea. Probably not. Okay. How about the first vid of each channel is the setting up of that channel? I might be full of, though, just rubbing my chin about it. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the first video of each channel will be. I could make some video kind of like announcing what the channel is about, like an intro video. Probably wouldn't hurt as long as I kept it really short and just focused on the next thing, but I'm thinking mostly to like lead these channels with like great content, you know, like good videos, just like videos that people want to watch, that give that channel a chance to grow as fast as possible. I think it's clear your passion is YouTube, but the money struggle is what makes you think other options. Yeah, it's true. Kind of a solid plan, bro. You have a history. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how it goes. I'm just as curious as you all to see how this Channel Master thing, link in the description, is going to go. Progress is achieved by trying. I like that. Why don't you link the new channel in the featured section of this channel? Huh. That's a good idea. Okay, thank you. Nice. Write that down. Okay, link to new channel in the featured section of this channel. I don't know if anyone will actually go see that, but you're right. Well, I might as well. That's a good idea. And now the cat really is out of the bag. I have like officially announced the idea. I have to kind of keep reminding myself because I'm used to the fact that it's like a secret, you know, somehow this Channel Master idea. I'm used to it. Just kind of keeping that hush hush. There's so many people I said, oh, what's your idea about? I can't tell you, it's a secret. And they're like, come on. And I'm like, no, like they're like, who am I going to tell? And it's like, no, like you're going to tell someone. But it's like, that's the networking effect, right? Like one person hears an idea and then it influences the way they talk and they bounces in like butterfly effect everywhere. So like, I just was like, you know, steel lips made of metal on this topic for a long time. Thank you for the idea, Vice. I think you have a picture option on in the other camera. Oh, but the other camera's working like a dream now. And wow, am I using it. Damn. What kind of subject matter do you anticipate? Well, I have a few ideas already for these child channels from the Channel Master channel. The child channels could be how to exercise, how to gain muscles. It could be a cooking channel. And if I were to do that, I would do it more from the angle of like cooking for the ordinary person because I'm not an expert in the kitchen. So like I would learn specific things. I would like research them, try them, make that video, you know, like learn rapidly and share it. So that would be a whole month of cooking and I would share like for the beginner. That would be my target audience for the absolute beginner. Because a lot of times I watch cooking videos and I feel quite intimidated by them. So that's kind of what I sympathize with, and that's how I would do a cooking channel. I could do a channel about magic. Oh wait, already done that. I could do personal finance, you know, like I have in my retirement accounts, ever since I started working, been kind of controlling it myself and reading about the stock market and investing and ETFs and all this stuff, you know, bonds, what's the word for it? I'm blanking. CDs, you know, like kind of retirement planning and personal finance. Like I'm very good at saving money and lowering my expenses these last several years since I made YouTube my career. So I feel like that would be something interesting to talk about, as well as different niches on YouTube get paid different rates. So if I'm talking about something that's very marketable, like sports or beauty products or personal fitness, you get paid like 3 times more than if you're talking about magic tricks. So that would be like 2 reasons for doing a personal finance channel, you know, like what is the stock market? Like, you know, just stuff like this. What else? A channel about personal motivation, you know, overcoming personal obstacles, this kind of psychological, motivational type of thing could be fun. I think that's been done a lot though, so there might be some really steep competition. I mean, a lot of these areas there could be steep competition, but the idea is to just approach them with best practices, try to differentiate with just whatever I can, I guess, my own personal slant, and yeah, give it a try. So nice. Paid test task. The guy I watch for volleyball videos did this. It worked very well to help him find a great video editor. Well, thanks. That's great to know. Good to know I'm potentially on the path to success. Jason, we might like you even more if the stupid stuff gets left in. You know? Sometimes it's really stupid. Sometimes that's just like not entertainingly stupid, but like sometimes I just really stumble over my words. I don't know why. Like talking to you all live here, I don't have a problem. But if I'm recording, I speak in fragments. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And sometimes I have to repeat myself because I feel like I didn't give it a good delivery. So it's just some part of my brain. It's kind of hard to behave like normal when it's recording and I'm not talking to someone live. Like I'm talking to you all, talking to a friend on the phone. It's just like normal life, the way you talk to someone. You don't even think about it. Some laughter here. Hopefully with me and not at me. I'm not really sure what's going on because I'm kind of delayed here. There's an idea for one of your month channels, the blatant clickbait channel. Oh, that's a very funny idea. Let me write that down. Oops. Genarino. Blatant clickbait channel. So some kind of a comedy channel, parody, or like the idea of it's a joke, I guess, and then keep making videos like that, and maybe people start to tune in because it's funny. I like it. Thank you for your contribution. I just saw a video before I got here where someone cut their YouTube button in half to see what it's made of. Spoiler, it's wood inside. I wouldn't have expected it. I wonder if, I remember there was like an old version of button and then a new version of button. It was like they decided they could save money by making them more cheaply. I have the cheap one. I wonder which one the guy cut in half. When I'm watching a bigger content creator, I always looked at the featured section to see if they have child channels. Many of them have separate channels for reaction content clips or VODs. Wow. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. That's on my list of things to do now. Oh, he's fit. LOL. Thank you. I've been working on that for a long time there. Non-chef learns to cook. Yeah, this kind of thing. Like that's an idea. I'll write that down too because, you know, any of these things can be like great for brainstorming. Non-chef. Even if I don't use that exact thing, it can kind of inspire me to get whatever idea ends up being used. How about buff young men cooking? I'd watch. Yeah, someone told me, I forget it was, they were like, oh, why don't you just make YouTube videos where you're shirtless and cooking food? And I was like, I don't know. That seems pretty embarrassing. And like, how could you live down the shame, you know? Like people just, I don't know. It seems so embarrassing to imagine doing that. If it worked, I would do it. Don't get me wrong. I haven't, I have no shame. To a certain extent, I have no shame. If that would get me views, I would do it. Finance videos usually have the biggest ad revenue share. Yeah, exactly. I run an investment management firm here in LA. If you ever want a guest for a personal finance channel, I'd be happy to participate. David M. Yeah, sure, that would be great. Just, I don't know how to get in contact with you from your comment here, so you can contact me either on the channel about section, which they moved. It's no longer in a tab now. It's like just like see more about this channel on the channel homepage, and you can like get my email there, or you can just go to Instagram and message me there. There's a link to it in the description. Probably the easier option, I guess. Yeah, that would be awesome. David M. All right. Couch TV. There is one concept for a channel that your new local will put you in prime positioning. Naked European Bison Wrestling. The bisons are naked? Or the humans wrestling the bisons are naked. Interesting. Jason Winterborough, maybe capture your video footage on stream and use that as your raw footage to give to your editor. Yeah. That's an interesting idea. Huh. But I'm imagining when I make these future videos for the child channels, I'm going to try to make each of them like 10 minutes, you know? And I'm going to script it and I'm going to think through it and research the topics in like, it's going to be like very optimized to not be boring, you know, like high quality content where very periodically you feel like you're getting something of value that makes you want to keep watching, and it's delivering value. It actually is, so that people want to subscribe. So I think if I was just on stream, I'm not sure if it would be very well, you know, for this to get a lot of views. I hate to say go viral because that's like pipe dream, you know, but like to succeed. But seriously, with the political climate in that area of the world, the number of English-speaking expats still there is so low, so a cultural wildlife channel might do really well for a short period. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I thought about doing like a expat, like a that's just means like someone living outside of their country, like an American expat abroad kind of thing, you know, just talking about how life is for me over here in Europe from my perspective, having been born and lived most of my life in Texas. So that could be a potential channel that people might, you know, I can submit ideas too to add to what people are voting on, and we'll see what people think is the most interesting that I should try to do. Start a Bitcoin scam channel. That seems to be a trend. By the way, did you guys hear that Bitcoin got approved for an ETF, for an exchange traded fund? So now it's out there with some of the big finance companies. That happened like, I don't know, 4 days ago, something like that. Anyway, some Bitcoin news, which I don't know if I probably don't. Anyway, I don't want to give any financial advice on here. This is the Magic Channel and a Hangout. Okay. First step, cooking without shirt videos. Second step, doing magic without shirt videos. Third step, OnlyFans. Fourth step, fifth step, profit. Very nice. I like it. You know, I'm going to have to be a little more careful with, you know, the pizza that I eat if I want to be like super, you know, on this area shirtless. I'm okay, but, you know, could be better for sure if I would watch what I'm eating more. If it's not a sore subject, anything positive about Ukraine is popular. They are amazingly resilient and stay positive in spite of challenges. Yeah, that could be cool. I don't know if I could do a whole channel about them, about this topic of Ukraine. I don't know. I mean, if people were interested to see it, this whole thing is kind of like a live game show, so it's what people vote for. But if that's what people wanted to see, then yeah, sure, I would do that. It's just it would have to be approached with a very you know, serious approach, you know, like respectful and serious, because a lot of my stuff I try to make more on the entertaining side, you know. The trend is to make videos to call the scammers out. Oh, you were referring to someone else. Okay, I see, about the Bitcoin scam channel. So I can make videos to call out other scammers. Okay, we're almost all caught up here. Don't worry about shame. Look at those clowns on reality Love Island garbage shows, and they're raking in viewers. Yeah. I mean, if you're standing with your shirt off on an island, right? that's one thing. But if I'm like in the kitchen without my shirt, that just feels kind of awkward, cringy. Like I don't I don't really mind being embarrassed, but I don't want people to cringe at me because cringe is like disgust. You know, it's worse. It's even worse. It's pretty like just you're doing something bad. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just kind of off the top of my head. The rest of this has been scripted. If you check out Mr. Who's the Boss, his video scripting and editing is top notch. You know, I think I've heard his name before, so check out Mr. Who's the Boss. Video scripting and editing top notch. Making a little notes there for me. It sounds like this is what you're going for. Ah, okay. Well, creating money out of nothing, such as Bitcoin, is really magic. Why you stopped making videos? Sorry, I just got here. Hey, Ariane. Well, it's a long thing. I don't want to rehash the whole thing, but this live stream will become available to watch later. You can't rewind it now, but after it finishes, you'll be able to see all that. It's a long story. But I moved from Krakow to Warsaw, and I'm I'm rolling forward with launching a new YouTube channel, link in the description right there, that if you want to subscribe for would be vastly appreciated, because it's going to be a lot of fun and an exciting idea that no one has ever done before that I'm aware of. So that's mostly why I've been kind of invisible lately. Jason, you're so sweet. I know you don't want to do anything tacky, but it sells sometimes. I think learn dance moves would be cool too. So in the kitchen, that'll be one of the new YouTube channels, one of the child channels from this channel master. I'll be cooking without a shirt, doing some dance moves, maybe flossing. You know, I actually learned how to floss. And I'm not talking about cleaning my teeth. There's this thing, it's probably not popular now, but like 4 years ago, it was all the rage, and I discovered the name of it, so I was able to look up a tutorial for it. It's called flossing, and it goes a little like this. Wait, hold on. Okay, just making sure I remember. Yep, this is it. This is flossing, and it's kind of harder to do than you would think. Like you try the first time and you're like, where did the arms go? So, told you, I have no shame. And there's me flossing on video. Another Inception idea. A behind-the-scenes video of you recording another video for a channel. Yeah, I want to do that. So on this channel here, on Channel Master, I will be talking about the child channels that I create, kind of from a behind-the-scenes point of view. So yeah, I would actually like, I could put the smartphone over there. You know, okay, so like, it would look something like this. Just put this guy over here. Aim him up over there. Get some shots like this. You know, recording into the video, talking to the camera. A channel about magic. And you get some behind the scenes views like that. That's an idea. Back over here. I was actually planning to do a magic trick. I remember about that. Seems like we've caught up on the comments, so I can do that. Oh, no. We're back here with a few more. Since this is a magic channel, let's talk a little magic. Have you seen any of the tricks from the America's Got Talent Fantasy League, where all the regular talent show circuit magicians are performing? No, I haven't. I haven't even had any time to watch America's Got Talent in the last several years. I really enjoyed watching that show, and I used to watch it a lot when I was working as a software developer, you know, and then when I was making the reaction videos later, but I just haven't had time. I would like to. If I could just pause time, I would enjoy to watch that. Subscribe to the new channel. Looking forward to you getting another 100K trophy to wear around your neck. Truly wishing you the best. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Learning a new dance move is actually magic. Yes, please, magic trick. Okay, okay, we're gonna do that magic trick. Wow, that light above your desk is intimidating. Yeah, you know, at first it was, but now it's like normal. But basically, when you have a big light, it just kind of lights you better the larger it is. Has a new host, really? Did not know that. Okay, so magic trick. Let me come back over to this channel, this one here. I see the tip jar is not benefiting, or is not helping to be here, so I'm just gonna do a little magic and make that disappear. I'll go ahead and leave this thing up here for now because I think it needs to just be here all the time. And yeah, so we are using the second camera, which is up there on the bookshelf. I just clamped it there, by the way. I felt very proud of myself for figuring out a way to do that. And I could use this one, probably would be better, but like, this is a higher quality camera. So let's try to use this one. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'll just angle myself here. This is an experiment. I haven't really like, you know, tried performing magic like this way. So we have here some cards. You can see they are all different. And we're going to take out some cards here from the middle. 3 cards there. Just, this is my process to like get a card selected since we're remote, you know, since we're not in person. Let's see where the camera is. I need to remember you're right here. Pow! Sorry. Not sorry. So, I need someone to select a card, so it's going to be the first person who decides, is it number 1, number 2, or number 3. So the first person who types in a card number, that'll be the number we've chosen here. 1, 2, or 3. 2. Okay, Vice got it with 2, so we are not using these cards over here. And in fact, we're going to use this one, which is the 7 of Hearts. You know, I can see it. I see what it is. So we just need to remember it's the 7 of Hearts. And that's going to go here, into the deck. And look, I'm not holding any special things. It's just the cards here. You can see, right? Give them a little mixy mix. Give them a little cutty cut. And you can see your card's not on the bottom. Actually, I totally forgot what the card was already. I have like a goldfish memory. Hopefully that wasn't it. And hopefully that's not it either. Okay, I know it wasn't that, but I think it was something kind of similar to this one. What was the card? It was the 7 of Hearts. Okay, okay. All right, so that's not it either. Yeah. And actually, I don't know if you can see over here, just out of frame, I have these jokers here. I have these jokers sitting on top. And one of them is color and one of them is black and white. And we'll just, so if you were here, I would let you do this. I would let you hold them. This is not part of my patter or story. This is just what I would do. So I want you to see, I'm going to show you the jokers carefully, but basically these jokers are going to go through the deck and they're going to find your card. But you're going to see how fair this is. So I want you to believe me that this is just one card. You can see there. There's not a bunch of cards grouped together or anything like that. So this joker is going to go here, top of the deck. For the next joker, same story. You could hold this, okay? You could be holding this. I don't know how I could show you better. Maybe a... I'm not very good at that thing. Nope. Anyway, this one also is going to be dropped on top here. Just like that, right? And you won't believe it, but these two jokers in just a second are going to find your card. Just like that. They found your card, the Seven of Hearts. And me and my two jokers, we take a bow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ta-da, magic. There you go. Okay, comments here. Jason's Got Talent. Your review submissions that you submit on your request, and the audience votes in a poll, or you decide. Yeah, that's cool. Jason's Got Talent. I don't know if I'm big enough yet to get that, but yeah, that would be cool. Yes, I'd like that. Let's do a card. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I moving the text? What happened? Okay. 3:30 where we live. Ah, so you're in the same time zone as me. Ding, ding. Thank you. Glad someone enjoyed that magic trick. And the crowd cheers. Have you ever attempted to get on a show? Yeah, I tried to get on Fool Us, and it was a big tangled up story of them saying, yeah, we're very interested, and then, oh, maybe, and then just kind of petered out into nothing. So it was kind of a shame. And then I felt like I'd wasted 2 weeks getting that ready, that audition ready. And they were like, well, do you have any other auditions that you want to submit? And I was like, the communication was so poor, why am I going to spend another 2 weeks then trying to prepare something? I don't know. So I just left me with like that first attempt was the best thing I was capable of thinking of, and I'm not sure if I tried again that I would come up with a better idea. So I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't good enough to be on the show. I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, it's like to show magic to an average spectator is one thing, because a lot of average lay people haven't seen the magic trick you were showing them. But to try to fool Penn and Teller, that's a whole nother thing. And then, how many seasons there have been of Fool Us, you have to come up with something unique enough that's good enough for TV, that like is also good magic, and it's like a very specific combination. So I respect those magicians who get on there, because it's like, pretty cool, like very creative, like talent and creativity together to get onto that show. So thanks. Glad you liked the magic trick. Yo. No, I never got to meet them. Who did I meet? I met some other magicians in real life. Richard Turner. I got to meet him. He's actually from my hometown, San Antonio. He's a very cool guy. Got to speak to him briefly a few times. The illusion of the eye mixed the hand movement is very magical. We're still here, so of course we enjoyed the card trick. Thank you. What? But how? I didn't see anything, and the show of fairness, no pinky breaks, etc. was so solid. Wow. Witchcraft? Maybe so. You will have to ask the Seven of Hearts. Whoop. I have not been practicing a lot of magic lately, to be honest, because I've been so focused on this new channel launch and trying to get everything set up for that. So I'm glad that I didn't flash. I'm glad that it was enjoyable. When the cow refuses to milk, why pull another teat? Excellent. Yeah, that's how I felt about my Fool Us audition. I felt like it was time to move on. And it had really slowed me down at that moment from making YouTube videos that I was wanting to do. It was like every day was like a debate about how to best use my time, because I was just in the super productive mode of making videos at that time. Kind of repetitive. Anyway, I like this. Nice way to Aesop fable it in, When the cow refuses to milk, why pull another teat? That's what I often say to myself. What's the most touching message you've seen in a magic routine? I remember this Danya Diaz one was particularly nice. I can't remember what her message was, but she was doing this kind of card routine on America's Got Talent, and it's basically this kind of like well-known magic effect where you're shuffling the cards, and then as you're telling the story, you turn over the cards, and they're all kind of like matching up with the words you're saying. So it's kind of like, wow, how is it happening? Because the cards are being mixed up all the time. I think there's actually a name for that, like Charlie and the 67th Street Bar or something like that. It's kind of a classic one. And I remember her storytelling was kind of touching. But yeah, I can't remember what it was about exactly now, because that was, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. Where did you go for high school in San Antonio? I went to Clark. Go Cougars. I'm not sure if that's a C in your direction or my direction or what. But yeah, I was in the marching band at Clark High School off of De Zavala. Hello, Jason. What are you up to? What are we up? Yo. Not a lot. What are you up to, Wayne Smith? Just doing a long live stream. I thought I was going to go to sleep an hour and 45 minutes ago. But that didn't happen. And hour and 41 minutes in, I have no self-control. Okay, back on topic. Let's go through the comments, and then I got the last thing I'm going to hit here. We did the magic trick. I met Sean Farquhar a while back, which is awesome because, as you know, he's a lot like you in his level of down-to-earthness. Yeah, you know, he does seem like a super nice guy. The only thing that surprises me about him is, like, he seems to have so much energy, you know? I think I interviewed him, and I think he even said, like, he doesn't sleep a full 8 hours, if I'm not remembering it incorrectly. Yeah, he's just, like, I admire how much energy he has to just do this, do that constantly. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I didn't want to post my Foolus audition because I don't know. I didn't think it's a video that would get a lot of views and could be embarrassing, and what if I could ever use it in the future, you know? So The Parable of Jason and the Cow. I did want to read I do want to read a little Aesop's Fable before logging off here. I want to do that, and I want to talk about one technological innovation. Those are the last two things I want to do before heading to bed. I just got all of this set up for doing this live stream again, you know, including like the Stream Deck thingy, the buttons over here. Just tonight, and I was like, oh man, you know, all the cables were in boxes after the move to Warsaw. You know, I had to like find everything and plug it together, and software updates, great, you know. And I was thinking maybe I'll do this live stream on a different day. I have a little more time, but then it's like, it's Sunday, so 7 hours or whatever time zone difference earlier in the USA, it's like a great time for people to be watching, you know, on a Sunday. You have more free time. So I decided to just do it. Despite the fact that it will throw my sleep schedule off. Wayne Smith, a cougar in high school. You were a cougar in high school long ago. Now, Wayne Smith, are you my friend from a long time ago who had the same name? Or are you a different Wayne Smith who just happens to have the same name? I'm curious about that. That keeps bouncing around in the back of my head, by the way. What are your favorite movies, TV shows, music, artists? Favorite movie would be The Prestige. Second favorite movie would be The Lobster with Colin Farrell. I love this movie. It's kind of sad, so, you know, maybe don't watch it don't watch it when you're already sad. Maybe that's the best way to say it. But I really like that movie. I almost stopped recommending it to people because a lot of people I said should watch it hated it. So I don't know, but for me it's just a work of art. Just the The conversations people have in that movie, it's so awkward. It's kind of like a black comedy in a like in an artistic way, like a very subtle way, because I could go on and on about that movie, but I'm not going to because I'll go to the next thing. TV shows. I like fantasy, sci-fi. I like action stuff, superhero stuff. So like, not a lot of superhero stuff actually, but like kind of anti-superhero stuff. So I watched The Boys. It's really good. The Boys, Game of Thrones. Um, I'm just finishing one now, like called Reacher, which was from a comic book. It's just like some police guy, some big like I don't know, 6'10" guy who's like really muscular, and somehow it's funny. What else would I recommend? So I don't know if I'd recommend Reacher, but I recommend obviously Game of Thrones, The Boys. Okay, so here's one that pretty much everyone could enjoy. It's a comedy, and it's got like 5 seasons. It's called What We Do in the Shadows. Very funny. And not to be confused, there was a movie also, What We Do in the Shadows, which was first, and that's good. That's worth watching. But then they made the series, and that's pretty funny, about vampires living together like roommates, and really good. The Office, I enjoyed. Yeah, there's I love movies and series a lot. That's probably part of why I like to edit videos for YouTube. Because I like this stuff so much, and it's some minor version of that. Music artists, I like pretty much everything. The Beatles, like 80s music, even modern, just everything. Yeah. I don't have a super interesting answer about music. What instrument in the band? I played trumpet in my high school band and as well, and still play. I used to play the euphonium or the baritone. And it's funny because my neighbor is driving me crazy because she blasts her music at all times. What's there? Why is there a thumbs up? Do you see that? What's happening? Why is this thumbs up there? Uh-oh. I broke it. Okay, I literally killed the camera. I can't handle that. That's cool. Maybe it's, this one needs to be, restarted here. Let me just restart this camera. Okay. Huh. That's really funny, eh? I mean, I'm still here. But, some of these, things weren't designed to run for so long. That's the Elgato Cam Link, ladies and gentlemen. High quality product. So if you want to buy a $120 device to go from your camera to your laptop that fails all the time, be my guest. Hashtag not that bitter. Okay. Yeah, I played the euphonium. In fact, I was thinking my neighbor was driving me crazy blasting her music. I just had the idea the other day. I was checking, there's that thumbs up again. I was checking the price of a euphonium here in Poland, and I see it's like $600 for like the cheapest one I could find. And I was thinking, I forgot, like I have a superpower. Like if she wants to play this battle against me to see if she can annoy me by her music, like I can bring home the bacon with my euphonium. Like that would be the most annoying thing possible. Just start practicing my scales. Anyway, probably won't actually do that, but it did pop into my head because I've been driven so mad by her for the last couple months. It's really, really infuriating. Love your videos with Sean Farquhar. I just bought 2 more Omni decks from his shop last week. Seems like such a great guy. Yeah. He really does. Yeah, and that Omni deck always seems to get a good reaction. Privet Grog. Privet. I don't know what grog means, but I know privet is like hello. Do you miss Eastern Europe and openness, excitement of fellowship with common people over there? You know, yeah, I would still be happy living in Kiev, but I feel pretty good here in Poland also. And Poland is just next door to Ukraine, so I'm sure, like, for a fact, the cultures are different. And there's some small things I could notice, but like, not that much from my American perspective, you know? Like, if I was Polish or if I was Ukrainian, I would see and feel a bigger difference, but since I'm from Texas and I like it's harder for me to discern such a difference. So to me, living in Poland feels fairly similar to Ukraine. I just got an idea for a channel, Jason's Fables, where every day you have to create a brand new fable. I would do it. Is there a way I can just copy paste this? No, it doesn't allow me to do that. I'll type that into the comment here. Cow Chad TTV. Jason's Fables. Where every day you have to create a brand new fable. I did think about creating my own Jason's Fables book, by the way. I was going to call it Jaesop's Fables. And I was pretty happy with that name too. But that was one of the many ideas that didn't materialize because I'm just not sure if it would be worth the effort if anyone would actually buy that, you know? And it would take a long time to make that many fables to fill up a whole book. But, you know, thank you for this YouTube channel idea. Because if you see, I'm starting a new YouTube channel here called Channel Master. And the idea is for an entire year, I will make based off of your, oh gosh. So somehow when I'm doing gestures, it's like animating it. If I do a heart, it's going to do hearts. If I do 2 thumbs up, it'll break my camera. Yeah, it didn't break my camera this time. Wow. So the idea is for a year, I'll make, based off of your votes, a new child channel on a topic that's voted for. Just click on the link and you'll see a description of it. So this would be a cool idea to do. And then as a result of that, if somehow people were watching it, then I could take those ideas and make a book from it. So it could be like hand in hand, you know. So thank you for that idea. No, I'm from New York State. Okay, so you're just a totally different Wayne Smith. Good to know, because I remember seeing your name before and like kind of wondering about that. I'm watching Reacher. It's good. That actor might have bigger biceps than you. For sure he does. He's like ridiculously swole, you know? And pretty funny. I don't know. And like he's got this huge square jaw. He's just like, looks like so ridiculous, like powerful. Yeah, I'm enjoying that show a lot. Okay, it's kind of amazing. The original casting in the movies for Reacher was Tom Cruise, who was like the least imposing action guy there is. Yeah, because they showed him walking down the sidewalk and he's just like head and shoulders above everyone, you know? He's so tall. You said there were gestures, lol. Jason, it's been great chatting with you, but I have to go now. Good luck with everything. Hope to see you like this again soon. Thank you, Jason Winterbore. It was nice having you here. Wow, thanks for sticking around so long. And take it easy. Have a good night. David Watson, I think maybe you've just been hacked. That's funny how one camera failed and then the other one failed. I wonder, maybe it wasn't the camera, maybe it was both of these capture cards. Like I said, I'm not too amazed with the quality of these Elgato capture cards. Are you using OBS? Maybe double thumbs up is to freeze the screen. Yeah, I am using OBS, actually. In fact, it's got this cool new YouTube live control panel plugin so I can see the concurrent viewers. It's currently 30. Smash like. Can we get the likes up on this video? Oh, dun 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 dun. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Can everyone smash like on the video? Cool. Yeah. Something happened to that. Maybe that was related to why it failed. It couldn't combine all the things. Sorry, I meant Privyet druj. Like hello friend. I think that's what that means. Drug. Yeah. David M. It was great to see you back, Jason. I hope you get some rest and all the very best. 7 vids per week equals awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm super stoked about that. And again, I think the key pivotal thing will be to get a good video editor so that I can fully like relinquish control of that aspect, which for me is like very central to the video making, you know, because even like some of my jokes come at that moment. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think it will be doable, 7 videos per week if I can get that critical thing satisfied. If you're on an iPhone, it could be that as well. Yeah, well, the iPhone's this one over here that's on 10% juice. You know, I should probably just like, well, maybe I'll turn this one off because it's gonna die very soon. There's OBS. Wah! Let me kill this one here. Disconnect. All right, because yeah, very low battery. Zoink. Okay. Geeky cool. Haha, JSOP's Fables. Yeah, glad you like the idea. I thought it was pretty funny too. I was pretty proud of that name. Hey, Robe. I'm glad that you tuned in. This will be rewatchable later, but only if you do a smash like right now and join this other channel that I'm promoting, because I think it's awesome and I'm super excited about. That's the only way it'll be rewatchable. What happened here? Yeah, my hardware is just freezing up. So we're gonna keep pivoting to different cameras, you know, as long as I can. I'll just avoid the cameras that fail, and that's how we'll keep this thing alive. I'm plugging and unplugging my camera, by the way. That's what I'm doing right now. No? Camera front. Nope, that camera's just dead. Can't hack it. All right, so we're going with the junky laptop camera. So you're welcome. Now the quality is horrible and I'm yellow like an Oompa Loompa or something. Look at that. It doesn't know how to do skin tone. It gets confused by these like weird colors, I think. Anyway. Now I'm like green or something. Okay. You can enjoy my hypercolor changing skin tone now. Masked magician revealing other magicians' secrets and techniques was a great idea for a show. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've always been a little bit against that somehow. Does this mean the third one is about to fail? Dun, dun, dun. Well, thankfully, the third one is like built into the laptop, so I don't think it can fail. That is funny how they're just like dying one after another. Yeah, it must be the gestures. Like, I didn't realize that like the operating system itself is like interpolating its. Look at my what? You think Apple could figure out how to do skin tone, right? 2 thumbs down. Oh no, it's raining on me. So yeah, they added these gestures in there for all video sources, I guess. Yeah, Chad, you wizard. Yeah. Okay. Skin color is okay in Australia. All right, so this brings us to the end here. The last 2 things. I caught up on all the comments. What a respectable streamer. I don't know if I call myself a streamer, but respectable nonetheless. Okay, the last 2 things. The last 2 things we're gonna do here. I didn't drop any cards just now. are, I wanted to talk about a technological innovation that has been occurring or will occur very soon, and that is oh, good night, Missy. And JC the Music Man, yeah, no problem, you know. Somehow I always tell myself, if I'm gonna do a live stream, I'm just gonna do this like 15 minutes. I'm just gonna run through my bullet points, boom, boom, done. And then I end up talking for like 2 or 3 hours. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what my problem is. So I'm gonna close with an Aesop's Fable, but before that, I would just like to briefly touch on something that probably only I am interested in, which is the Apple Vision Pro headset goggles. Have you guys heard about it? And it's crazy expensive. It's $3,500, and I was thinking like, oh man, should I get that? That would use up a lot of my money. And I was like, you know, I could work with it. I could have these virtual desktops. I could be editing video. Like, I could be on the couch, leaning back with the laptop, like seeing an imaginary screen in the air, you know, instead of having to like bend my neck down and having this like bad kind of posture for many hours. And then I was thinking, well, I could even make some YouTube videos about it, you know, about this Apple Vision Pro. It's pretty like goofy, weird new thing that I think a lot of people might be talking about. But then, I don't know. On the other hand, it's ridiculously expensive. I don't think I can afford that, or I shouldn't try to, you know? Yeah, here we go. Too expensive for me. You get it and we can live vicariously. Yeah. So it would be like very difficult for me. What is this? I'll buy it for you and give it as a present live as your guest. Deal. Yeah, sure. Deal. I agree to that. If you want to buy me an Apple Vision Pro, you can come here live, be in the video, and put the thing onto my head. I accept fully. So, I think it's super cool, but maybe I'm just, I used to be a software developer. Maybe I'm just kind of like fixated on some technology stuff, and not that many people really care about it or even know what it is yet. And so maybe the concept that I could talk about it or put it like on for YouTube videos is incorrect from the beginning. Sure, I could put it on just to be silly, just to look ridiculous, because you'll have these like creepy kind of blue eyes coming through there. It would look silly. And I have some ideas for like videos I could make that would be pretty funny. But I'm thinking, is this like procrastination? Is this a distraction from launching Channel Master, which I should have done, 15 days ago? So, because they don't sell it in Europe to begin with. It's available for pre-order January 19th, so in like 5 days from now. And then it will be available for pickup on February 2nd. So I would have to like fly to the US to get it. So I would also get to visit my parents. So that's kind of a cool thing, like a two for one. But that would be a little disruptive to fly there and be gone from my filming studio here in terms of launching Channel Master. Link in the description above. So Vision Pro sounds very interesting, but battery life bad. I think I'm going to wait till next model. Yeah. I think they're going to make a version 2, and it's going to be a lot less expensive, the rumors say. But yeah, I was just thinking like I could use it for work and I could make videos about it at the same time. Very tempting, Okay. You could buy a lot of toasted sandwiches for that. You could. There's like, a lot of things you could buy for that much money. I will avoid them for fear of never wanting to come back to reality. Yeah. That's the thing too. I am worried it will isolate people from each other, because even in the demos, they show people like wearing the headset, watching a big movie by themselves. You know, they don't show a way where you can watch it with another person. Maybe they'll add that later or whatever. So, does Lot fly straight to the USA? I don't think so. I've heard of Lot only over here in Europe. So yeah, there's that just random topic. I wanted to touch on it because I think it's kind of a landmark event. They're rolling out of this headset. I think the other headsets the other companies have done are cool, you know, but they're primarily focused on gaming or some kind of like, you know, like metaverse, you know. But I thought the way Apple's focusing is just on work and fun, you know, like movie watching and working, like all your applications up in your home environment, and even being able to take like your screen on your laptop and making it gigantic, you know, so you could just see everything more easily. So I thought that's a cool idea. I could imagine myself using that for at least a couple hours a day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we will do the Aesop's Fable, the very last thingy. Yeah, a lot like the WALL-E movie. I wonder if people will eventually end up using it more and more and it become like that. How long since you visited the USA? It's been, I was there last Christmas to visit my parents. So, you know, it was so chaotic kind of coming from Krakow, moving to Warsaw, that like, and the idea of switching to this, launching this Channel Master thing, it just didn't seem like it would be a great time to visit at this moment because everything's a little too crazy. Hello, Steph. How are you? Wait, that camera's not working. Is it back yet? Nope. The camera's dead. Deader than a doorknob. Did it overheat? Is that what's happening? This camera, what if I just turn it off and on? Camera's off. Camera's on. Is that going to help anything? No. Is the light on? I could just try one more thing. I'll unplug that camera. Nice little tight USB cable, really in there. Ugh. USB-C. What's going on there? Hey, we're back. We're back with the professional camera, looking super cool, rather than that webcam. Hey, greetings from Sweden. Nice to have you here. I'm in Poland right now. Make sure you check out the channel, the new channel. That's where I'm pointing everyone, so I put this little text up here. Because that's I'm really excited about that. Channel Master is what I'm calling it, and for a year I'm going to launch new child channels every month based off of your votes. That's the key concept. That's the elevator pitch, and I'm really stoked about that. Apple Vision is okay. All right, so last thing we're going to do here, and this video will be later available when it finishes, which will be soon. So, Aesop's Fables. Time to read a little. Look at this golden book. Isn't that nice? I like this golden trim on it. I think it looks pretty cool. This thing has been through a lot of abuse. So let's find a story at random. All right. This one's kind of long for an Aesop's Fable. But I guess we can do it. As long as I take a little sip of tea here. All right, I'm imagining the sweet embrace of my bed here because I feel a little loopy now. It's 4:13 a.m. Okay. Chapter 63, The Old Lion. A lion, enfeebled by age and no longer able to procure food for himself by force, determined to do so by cunning. Betaking himself to a cave, he lay down inside and feigned to be sick. And whenever any of the other animals entered to inquire about his health, he sprang upon them and devoured them. Many lost their lives in this way, till one day a fox called at the cave and, having a suspicion of the truth, addressed the lion from outside instead of going in, and asked him how he did. He replied that he was in a very bad way. But, he said, why do you stand outside? Pray, come in. I should have done so, answered the fox, if I hadn't noticed that all the footprints point towards the cave and none the other way. Okay, seems kind of straightforward. You know, what is it? Blah, blah. I'm so tired, I'm running out of the words now. Let's have your theories. Let's have your interpretations. Unleash the hounds. Okay, so the most obvious thing about that would be... See, this is the kind of part I would chop from the video after I sat there for a while and really like thought it out. Okay, well, the fox is just pretty smart, and he sees the evidence that the lion is lion. He's like aware of his surroundings. He notices things. He's observant. Also, if you were to take it, so I kind of feel like we're focusing on the fox here. That's who we're designed to focus on. But maybe we could learn something from the lion, right? That was pretty smart of him. Like, he's like, okay, well, I'm not so strong that I can just get my food by force, so he had to adapt and like find a different way to survive, which worked pretty well, all except for this impudent fox. Hopefully he can find another way to kill that fox. Get this troublemaker out of the way. Stop this causing problems, you know? He needs to get more animals in there if he's going to keep eating. So that's the reverse interpretation there. Okay, what do you guys say here? Books? Smart fox? Sucked in? Beware of signals for scammers. And, oh no, the lion wants to eat the fox. Hey Jason, it's Steve Lookner. Just saw you were live. Can't wait to watch it all now, but we'll check it out later. Hope you're well. Hey Steve. Nice to hear from you. I know we'd spoken a couple years back when the war was just breaking from Ukraine, and thanks for dropping in. Hope you're doing well. Steve Lookner has a channel like about news, kind of like reviewing a lot of things that are happening. So, when opportunity knocks. Which fox fable was it? This was The Old Lion, chapter 63. My worlds colliding between Jason and Lookner. Yeah, I saw a few comments. You too, Jason. Talk soon. I saw a few comments, people on the previous videos saying, oh, I came here from Lookner. So, anyway, that's cool. So, last opportunity to... probably everyone here has already looked at this thing. Just keep clicking this button. A bird in the hands is worth two in the bush. That's true. So, this fox, basically he was just noticing that, yeah, all the... Okay, so, aside from the fact that the fox was observant, like precisely the thing he noticed, all the feet were coming in this direction and none were coming the other, like the footprints, right? So, how can we use that in our daily lives? You know, it's like being aware. Looking for evidence of if things really work based off of what's actually happening with everyone else, you know? I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm pretty tired. Read the reviews on Amazon before you buy that new toaster. See which direction the footprints are aiming. Yeah, okay. That's about it. Just be a lazy, lying lion. That is the moral. That's the moral of the story. Pop! It's gone. That's what special effects look like live. The lesson is be aware of your surroundings and the footprints. Yeah, I like that. It's really fun making people's comments pop up on here. I don't know, somehow it's enjoyable. Okay, so that was all for the everything. Officially. Everything for the all. So, with that being said, I'm gonna take a shower, get in bed, probably dream, and I hope you all have a great night and a great day, and thank you all for being here. And one last one. Wayne Smith, remain ever clever and observant. And I'm here. Glad to see you here. All right, so everyone, thanks a bunch, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Ding, 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 ding.